G'day and welcome back to Stitch Up and another episode of our Death Doth Flow, our Factorio playthrough where we try and see if we can not die as well as die. So this is episode 3. Very first thing we'll do, actually the very first thing we'll do is get you to enjoy the Stitch Up intro, and I'll see you in just a sec. Okay, so we're back, and the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and grab, actually we're getting a few of these red signs, so let's just grab what we have and just go here and split them up. The next few that we get, we might just take half out of there and put them into here. Logistics science pack is well underway, and then we'll start to get some more of those. Now, the aim of the overall project at the moment is to automate red science. Now, I also want to make sure, I was thinking about this, not to squash all this in too much. So I don't know if maybe this would be 2, 4, 6, 8, this would be 10 across. I'm wondering if the red science automation should be well away. And I think it should. I think the red science automation should be here. So I might have these guys still collect those into there, but everything that gets past can come into the red science automation. And I think I'll do the red science automation over here. So very first thing I'll do, if I can, is I'm just going to get these guys to come across a little bit more, because I think, yeah, like I said, I think I've squashed everything in well too much. Okay, there we go, first one. And we can actually do the KOS-age here. Is it Alt and then that way? No, hang on. Oh, no, not Alt. Hang on. What did Alt do? Not that. Ooh. I want to Q. There we go. Okay, so if I do... Actually, I don't need to hold anything here, do I? This is how Factorio works. Right, brilliant. So we're definitely going to need some belt automation, belt production as well. So we'll be doing that. Let's get a few of these guys going. And once we get a couple of belts, yep, here we go. So we can go one more down and then we're through. Okay, so automating. Let's go for the automation, shall we? Now, the very first thing we're going to do is automate, well, let's see. So red science, now, here we go. We need these, where are they? I think I got these construction, assembling machines. So I might just put them here for now, and we'll get rid of them a little bit later. Okay, so assembling machines, and we want to do red, basically red science. Now, I don't know the correct way of doing all this with, like, you know, into here and into there. So this is going to be a bit kind of like my first playthrough. I kind of change this every time I do it. So let's go ahead and see exactly what red science needs. Now, it needs 1 copper plate, and we've got the copper plates, but it needs an iron gear wheel. And ooh, 1 for 1, isn't it? Does that? Yeah. So we need basically we need to make iron gear wheels, and iron gear wheels take 2 iron plates. So we grab a assembler and we put it here. Yep. Right, and then we will need to power things up. If I put the power, say, there. Actually, let's put the power there, and then let's just run it along to there. Yeah, that's all right. That's good. Oh, that is quite good, actually. Yep, that's nice. Okay, so you're going to be this. If I go Alt is on already, isn't it? Yeah, okay, cool. So we want this to make gear wheels, and that should be exactly how that goes. And if I hit Alt, I should now see the gear wheel. Okay, cool. So that's good. So this would then do that. Now I want this basically to go like this. So I want it to go, okay, so you need 2. So you'll do that, and then your gear wheels need to then, your gear, right, so that's that. Let me see if I could do, so I don't know if this is just too simple. If I could do that, hang on, I'm in the way. If I do that, do I then get my gear wheel to then go out of that and into here? And then I need a long inserter, which I believe I've already got. Let me do that. Let me do this. Let me put the long inserters here just for now. And if I go long inserters, they're going to go from there to there. So basically, they'll reach across and go from there to there. And So long inserters, why aren't you doing that? Ah, yep, because you don't know what you're making yet. Could you make red science? You could. Right, okay. And then if I did an output, say here, and maybe if what I did was instead of having that, I had that. Did that, okay. Yep, not like that though. There we go. Okay, now red science is here. Okay, that works. Right, that actually works. Okay, brilliant. So if I then go red science onto this, so that's where red science will come out, and our red science can come back. And then what we can do is we can have the red science array, and we can basically now have our labs running along here. And they'll be putting science directly into the labs. So that's not too bad. Let's go and craft a few more labs, because that's what we'll need. Yep. And let's also craft a few more of these assemblers. Yep. And let's pack these guys up. Pack all these up. Pack up this one. Those two connect to each other, which is good. Alright, so we're good. And I might just pick up what's in here. Will I? Yes. Yeah, I've got lots in there. I shouldn't need to do anything else though, so that's all right. Because we're starting to automate things, I really don't need to be picking too much up. Okay, so here we go. We'll go with the labs, and we'll put these labs right next to each other. There are 5 of them. I now want these guys to be right in the middle. Thanks. So it'll be here, here, here. Ew, not there, but here and here. Anchor. And can I get something to do with what if I did it, say, where do I want this? There. Hang on, I'm pressing the wrong way there. If I do it there, and say, oh, how about, how about if I put it there? Yep. And then I do one more here. And then I do one more, say here, and then I want one more, please. Oh, no, I've got more coming. Okay, good. So we don't need to worry about getting too many of those together, but we've basically got red science going along nicely now. So that is easier than I thought it would be. So that's actually really, really cool, because that'll just keep putting those guys in and making the science. And we need to make sure we've got the science queued up and make all that lovely. So that is good. This guy will be here, so he'll just get the very first one. He'll get first dibs actually. If I power this guy up, and if I do it like that, he'll get that one. Lovely. But we need basically a lot more red science, and what I've done is I've done it in not a very good way. So I think the best way, because this takes a while to craft red science and this takes a while to do that. So there would be a better way of doing this, but I think in the meantime, I think this will work out quite fine. What we'll do is we'll do a few more of these. So let me do one, say, these guys are here, yep, and say here, okay. And we'll do here and here, yeah, nice. Okay, I'm going to see now if I can just do... What are you doing? You're going to come all the way out. Yep. And you guys are going to be going all the way across. Yep. And you guys are going to be going all the way across. Now, where... I want these to be exactly the same, don't I? I do. Let me get those transport belts. And then we'll start to look at a mall situation, or somewhere where if we don't want to be crafting things as we need them. So let me just see if this is a repeatable system that I like. I think that is pretty good. I think I'll just get that going like this. Let's put one right in the middle of all these, which is probably overkill, but we'll do it anyway. We need to just check on the power situation, do we? I think power's good. Production. Satisfaction, I think we're good. It'll tell us if we're not. I can never work out how to do that. Okay, these are on the top corner of these guys. So they'll be here, here. And there is the very next, so top corner of that. There's the very next one ready to be queued up as well. So it's, okay, let's get a few of those, and let's just not do any more of the science, because what we'll do if we go here, the very next science we're going to get is steel processing. Yep, we'll do that just because it's next in line, which is probably not the best thing to do, playing some sort of Death World type game where, you know, everything should go wrong, but heck, we've done it anyway. Is that going to be there? It is. Yes, it is. All right. So we know that the very far one needs to go to here. We know that this guy just should be there and there and there. Now I think let's do these exactly the same. So they were, of course, accepting in here, and then up top is where we were doing it. But I'm going to move it down below, guys. I'm going to move it to here. I'm going to pack this one up. I'm going to put these guys down below. Hang on, they're not everyone. Yeah, it's not. It's this one to this one, this one to this one, and this one to this one. We have just... And I'm going to put these guys in the middle from now on. Yeah, I'm just going to try and see if I can neaten this up a little bit. So we've got 3 sets of 2. Yeah, that's good. And so then we've got power supply issue at the end. So we do this. Yeah, we do this, and ooh, okay. I think we should go and taunt the biters after this. Okay, so the first one is going to be that. This one is going to be that, and this one is going to be that, and this one is going to be that as well. Okay, so now we've got 3 making red signs, and we are not satisfying because they're all getting basically taken by the first one, the very first one there. So I think the problem is that what we need to do, so I'm looking at this as a production line, and I think our very let's have a look here. He takes that one, he takes the next one, the second one now takes one. But I think the problem here is this is just not going to produce enough. It's producing basically 2 and 1, and then 2 and then 1. So this would be 2 and then it'll be 1. And that's enough for 2 labs. But we've got quite a few labs, basically. I think we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 might be good. I think we'll get rid of you. Yep, you can go. Okay. So basically now, let me just do this. I'm just going to power these guys up. But it doesn't give us a good understanding of exactly what is happening here, because we only know this will power up 2. So I think the best thing we could do is we could make gear wheels into its own production line, and I think the best thing we should do is start with a bus. I think it should be smelting arrays and buses, but we've basically got we've got this happening. This will get us a little bit happening with as far as research. That'll do pretty well, but I think we need to probably... Heavy armor 30, we'll do that one. I think we now need to start thinking about the bus, because for me it's just going to become a spaghetti unless I put out the bus somewhere. So I wonder if, let's go to map and have a look. Whoop, let's jump off. Actually, let's jump off map and get off the conveyor belt. All right, let's go to map and have a good look at things on map. Now we know that there are a turret here, and there are biters on that flank. I know that. I think over here, if I look at it, I think we're scanning. I can't tell whether we've got, there are 20 there. We've got 28, so I think we've had a second one. There we have the second casualty. They're just testing it out a little bit. But over here, I think we need to start putting in and seeing basically where our bus is going to go. Now, let me think about the bus, because... it doesn't... I need to be able to expand it. Let me think. If I do... See, this is all island. And over here, I'm just thinking when we get to this point, this is where we could do the bus, but we've got big cliff here. Because that's where I think we should fortify and make our bus go to. But I wonder if maybe the best thing I could do at the moment is a small bus. Yeah, I need to think about this, people. I know, you know what? I think the best thing I should do is like... Because what I want to do is I don't want to start the bus and then build elsewhere. So I now need to think about this. I either go this way, but I've got the cliffs, or I go this way. But I kind of don't know where the best way to do this is. And I really should be doing this without kind of just going all over the shop. Okay, smelting arrays. This is all meant to be smelting arrays. It's not meant to be taken up this. However, I think we're getting somewhere. Hang on, let me just see. I've got 3 signs here, and for some reason this is all just working. It's got a nice little backlog. And is that because I managed to put a few in them, or is that because I filled them up? myself. Yeah, I think that's going to work for the moment. I can't sort of see how that doesn't work at the moment. Right, we've got smelting arrays. I think we need to... Okay, let's go. Let's go and have a look around. Come on, we're off. Okay, let's see the next thing we want. The next thing we definitely want is steel axe. Sure, I want to research everything, so yep, steel axe is good. Okay, so this is all smelting arrays. And this is where we'll get to be. And this is an island part here, and I don't want to clear everything, but if I have a look here on the map, I wonder if I have a look, see, I don't really, yeah, it's all island, isn't it? It's all island. It's going to be an interesting little bus. I'm going to have to do a jagged little bus. And I think I should start it here. I'm going to do a vertical bus right there. Is that... Yeah, there's me. I'm going to do a vertical bus right here. I've got trees. I'm going to start it basically here. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Okay, let's do that. So let's get myself plenty of transport belts. Okay, I just wonder about this bus. Oh dear, I keep wondering about the bus. I like that this is here, and I like that it's giving me protection. It is good, it is good, it is good. Okay, I think what we'll do you know what? The very first thing we need to do is make one product. So let's just go ahead and make that one product. Okay, am I in map mode? I can't tell what I'm doing. I am in map mode, yes. Okay, let's get back out of map mode, and let's do this. Okay, so heading downwards, because I want my production lines to go acrossways, so heading downwards, and right here I want to start putting in my lines, and I'm looking at the cliffs. Yep, okay, so I want this to basically be like this. I want it to be one. Okay, so we'll do this. So I want to plan for 3 lines of iron plates. And then I want to plan for, let me go, gap of 3, and then 3 lines of the other ones, the copper plates. Yes, so 3 and 3. I then want green circuits. And I can move all this eventually. But let me put a gap of 4, go green circuits, and let me do, so I'll do a gap of 4 there, and then I'll do another, basically 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so this will be for mixed items. So it'll be iron plates, copper plates, and then circuits and mixed items. Is that right? Gap of 4, and maybe, yeah, I think that'll be it. And the circuits can be in that very first line there. And we know that, okay, these are the ones that we know that we'll need now. So what we'll do is we'll just get rid of these guys. Okay, let's do this. This is how we're going to do it. This is how we're going to remember what we've planned out. Okay, cool. So this is going to be the start of the bus. Okay, cool. So let's put in the very first thing, which is going to be iron plates. Okay, so the smelting array needs to basically skip this completely. Can I get up? Hang on. How do you get up this? Can you get up this? Let me try this. I've never tried to go up a cliff. If I go undergroundy, here, do I get to there? Yeah, I do. Brilliant. Okay, so we can actually get this going. So I can't go up, but the products can, which is nice. Okay, let's do this. And let's take the tree out. Okay, and we'll do nice straight lines here. Don't worry about the tree. And there we go. Alright, this is going to be our very first kind of bus here. And I saw that research is just completed, so we'll need to now Okay, let's go and have a look at research. And I think weapon shooting speed 1 will be absolutely brilliant. That is queued up and running. We watch it run there. You have to jump off the screen for it to work, don't you? Yeah, and I think my turrets are now getting back to normal speed. Oh, I got to watch that. That cliff will help me when it comes to biters later as well, so that's fine. Let's go and have a look at it. I should lay this as I'm doing it. Yeah, I will do that. I will do that. And I want to then just do... Yep. Oop. Okay, let me see. I'm just going to go straight over the top of this bit. And I am going to run straight down here now. No, this is good. These guys are actually doing really well, but I think we can continue the bus. Yeah, we can. We can continue the bus. Okay, so we're going to basically split off here. So let's get ourselves this. Yep. And you will be... Ooh, you'll be all the way down, though. And do not go onto there, please. I don't want that. Let me see if I could just clear those guys. Yes. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now let me see. Let me get you all the way down here. And where do I need to be? I need to be making millions and millions of these. And one thing we're going to do on the bus is, so we want gear plates, definitely. But one thing we definitely want the bus to start making is, please, some transport belts, because that is something we really need immediately. And I want a chest that I can just go to and go, there you go, I need another like 300, please. So that'd be lovely, and we can set the chest for a certain amount. Brilliant. Okay, cool. So the product is coming down, and I think we want it to be a full belt. Let me see if I want it to be a full belt there. I really need the second smelting array, which I'll set up shortly. Yeah, I'll up the smelting array shortly. This will all be temporary. We'll probably tap those a little bit later. But basically, we're ready to go. It'll make its way up the cliff. I've got to remember to go up this way. Okay, and we will need a turret down here to protect things as well. I wonder if we stick a turret straight away. I think we should. Let's put a turret right here just to protect the bus. Just because the bus might be basically in trouble. We might get into some severe trouble. Okay, so here we go. We want this to be like this. So if we want to break off, please. Yep. And then I go like... can I do, say... hang on. Where is it going to be? Would it be... actually, to do the bus, I think the best thing we do is this. So if we go this, and to the maximum, which is that, to this, 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 and this. Yep, and then we go here, here, that's gone. And I don't know if it needs to be that big, does it? No, it doesn't. Okay, so we really don't need these guys. Let me take those off. So we don't need these guys. But we've basically got this like this. Okay, let's do it like that. Right, now what we'll do is we'll do this. And now we've got it like this. Okay, cool. We'll keep it like that. We can see about things. Okay, so now we've got this. Okay. Now, assembling machines 1, please. So the very first assembling machine is going to be, let's do it above. Yep. Let's do it over here, give ourselves a bit of room as well. And I do need to run power, and I think I'll run power directly down this part of the bus. So yeah, let's do it like this. Let's go. So it'll be sort of here, then there, and then to where it needs to be. Will it? No. Let's do it. Let's do it where it needs to be, and then we'll come back. Right. Oh, that was lucky. I'm just going straight up over this patch just to run some power. I should run into something of use. I can't remember what's up here. And there we go. And that looks lovely. Okay, cool. So we've got some power basically. And we've got some product. And we should be doubling up on the product. And so I'm thinking as well, for now, the best thing to do might be just to do this. I really need to make some of those, don't I? Yeah, I think I need to. I think what I need to do. Have I not got any? Yeah, I do. I do have those plates. What do you need to make these? And it is going to be electronic circuit. So I think I need to go and get myself some more of the copper plates. Okay, so let me get a full belt of this just for now. Yep, and if I do this, okay, that'll just double up the belt and just create a little bit of extra room. So that's nice. Cool. Okay, so we are getting there. Now, here we go. So this is going to be... Now, the first thing we wanted to make was belts. Yep. And belts take up, please. What do belts take up? Iron plates and iron gear wheels. So I think what we need to do is make iron gear wheels first. Okay, so let's do iron gear wheels first then. You need to be... not that. You need to be... How do I change it? Yep. Can I change that? Set current recipe. Yep, here we go. You need to be iron gear wheels. And then what we're going to do is we're going to send iron gear wheels. If we've got iron gear wheels there, do we need to send them back to the bus? Or do we put them straight into another assembler? And let's have a look. So this assembler here is going to be iron gear wheels. And the speed at which you make iron gear wheels, hang on, it would be... iron gear wheels are made every half second, and then we want belts, which is made every half second as well. So I think that's I think that is like this. I think it's basically like this. Yeah, these are close together. Yeah, and then it's going to be. Yeah, and I think then what we could do is we could then run another belt back to this, right? And then that will be one of these guys, and that'll be the belts. And in addition to that, so I think if I put a long-handed inserter from here to here, is it? No, sorry, here to here. Yep. Yes, and I know that's not an efficient way of putting those power poles, I know, but that's all right. So if I did that, and then I would, this is pretty similar to what I was doing earlier. So if I do, I wonder if I can put two on here. So let's keep them to the right, and let's keep them there. No, let's not do that. Let's keep them there. Yep. Is that then going to put transport belts back down here? It isn't. Long-handed inserters. So even better, what about if I do this? What about if I go like this and offset by 1? Now we're getting somewhere. So you're doing this. Your recipe would be these guys, and you need one more of these. I heard it. So that would do that. And when it's ready, why can't you put it back onto this belt? Is that not how these work? You're basically going like that. As soon as it's ready, you're outputting it. There. Or you're doing it there. No, you're doing it there. Yep. Are you making anything? You don't have the right products. You don't have steel plates coming in, do you? No, you don't. So I think this was in the right spots. Let's do it again. We must remember. Okay, so this is here. I think this was good. Right, here we go. Here we go. And that was painful to watch. Is that right? Yeah, but you also need to do these guys there. So if you put those into there, aha, that works. And I don't know, maybe there's a backlog, but that's sending lots of those belts in there, which is nice. In addition to that, I'm going to see whether or not we can just grab ourselves a little chest here at the start of the production and say, right, when you get full, can you also please put a few of these things in here? And when we do this, we can set this. Is it control click? Is it right click? Is it shift click? What do we do to do this again? Is it alt click? No, is it? I think it's like this, isn't it? Hang on. I can't remember what it is. I will work out what that is. Oh, hang on. That was it. Was it alt click? No. Ah, yes. That's it. So you turn on basically turn it on. But we want it to be full. So we want it to be absolutely chockers. Give it a little bit of power, please. Yes, please. Okay. So that'll be giving me belts. Right, so we're getting somewhere. Okay, cool. So now what we're doing is we're doing a bus, and we've got a situation here where we're making these wheels, gears. We are putting them into there. We're putting this out, and now we're getting that out onto the bus. Okay, so we now the situation we've got is this guy is going to be continuing onwards. Thank you, and so would your 3 friends. We'll do them. I'm happy to do those 3. Yep. So your 3 friends would be there. Your 3 friends are going to be copper. So don't worry too much about that. That's copper. But this guy is going to be now transport belts. And I'm now going to also just do, say, this, and then I'm going to do this, and then please let me do it right next to each other. And that. Yeah, let me just do that. I don't know why, but let me just do that. And over here, I think we've got some issues. Sorry, not that. Over here. Okay, to keep things nice, because I want things to be nice, don't I? Okay, let's just do this then. Yeah, I do want things to look nice, unfortunately. That is do I have... No, I don't. I thought I had 117 of those, but I don't. Okay, so I'll always have a good amount of these now because I'll be able to click them, and I've got, 100 or so. So I'll always have a ripper amount going on there. So that's good. And now what we want to do is we want to put the rest of them back onto the system. So it will be, to do that, it will be, let me do this. Don't know if this is the right way to do this. Basically, I want to go here to here. Yep. And I want to go, gone. You go up, and I want to go here, here, and then merge these guys in. So you'll be there. Okay. Right, so that's how that'll do, but I don't think anything's going to be getting down there because I don't think we're going to be, basically everything's being caught into here. So this is where we might be able to set that limit and get those there. It's also going to be a slow production as well, so let's get ourselves a bit more of these. Let's do this again. Let's do another one of these and just get that going again. I think that could be quite nice as well. Before we do that, we'll have a sip of London Pride. Not sponsored, just like that. Look at that. I can see the research going, hey, you haven't turned me on. Here we go. Ooh, let me see. Okay, we need all these. We should be getting stuff. Physical projectile damage, circuit network, fans, engine. Tool belt, but we're looking for stuff without the green. In fact, everything needs the green. So let's finish off the last of the red onlys, and I think it's going to be there, which will be, what is it? Physical projectile damage. I think it could be a good time to go and check on our friends. So we've got a turret here. Let's head back and check on our alien friends. If I go to map mode and just hop out here and have a look at them, where are they? Here they are. So we are... Sorry, they are here. And I think so far still 2. Yeah, still 2 of them. They've not really done it. I think our pollution is staying away from them, just cleverly. These guys are going to have to cross the Great Strait to even get to us. They're essentially the Dothraki. They'll need the wooden horses to get across the this here. Yes. Ooh. Okay. Let's see. All right. So just seeing here, though, I think we need to look. If I go... Yeah, that's right. Now, let me jump off. Let me head back. We've basically got that going. Should I double it up before we go back? Yes, I'll quickly just double this up before we go back. We definitely need to get more production going on that smelting line as well. Okay, so here we go. So we need another one of these. We need to craft a few of these, though. So let me get everything I think I need. So it was going to be, what is it? Crafting? Yeah, where are you? 1, 2, not enough ingredients. What do you need? Aha, right. I need to get myself copper circuits, copper plates. Copper plates. And I think stone paths are going to be good to get moving around. Let me go diagonally across. Okay, let's see. Has anyone attacked and killed us? No, we're all pretty good. I don't have any turrets on this side to protect, no, we don't have that happening. Right, I do need the plates though. Let me get the plates. I just want these plates though. Yeah, that's enough of those. Now, if we go back, we should be able to make 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9, 10, and then I'm going to do 5 and 5 again. They're going to take ages to make, so that's all pretty good. I think as well I need to make these guys as well. I'm going to make a few of them. So let's just make lots and lots and lots of everything. At the same time, we need to increase production of our smelting line. And our drilling situation, we have 4 drills, and that's nowhere near enough. I want to see if I was to go here, amount 1529, and this is amount 3434. So I think I'll just go across. And I don't have the electric mining drills just yet, so I'll need to get those as well. So electric mining drills are here. Yep. Let me get 1, 2, 3, 4, another 4, and we can fix those up in just a sec. In the meantime, I need a smelting array that doesn't look like a load of old toss. Oh, I was putting these guys into there, wasn't I? Do I need to do that? I think it could be good. Yeah, let's do that. In fact, I don't think we want to be doing that. Let's just get rid of that. Whoa, we picked up lots. Okay, good. Oh, we did pick up absolutely heaps. Okay, I'm going to really, really craft like there's no tomorrow. So let me get lots of bullets. Let me get a few more. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm just basically crafting here. Lamps. I don't want to overcraft. Right, let me start getting the smelting operation looking decent. And in fact, I do need it to be on both sides, so I think we could get that happening right away. So here we go. Let's do this. So we want 1, 2, and then I wonder if we could just start to prepare this one as well. Yeah, I think we could. Yep, I think that's good. Alright, let's go here. Right, and now these guys are in the middle, and we need more. Okay, cool. Alright, I'm just going to unplug that for a sec and replug it in here, which should keep everything powered up. The next thing I'm just going to do is do that one. I'm just going to do that and get rid of that. Yeah, that works. That does work actually, yep. And then this guy should be right to go here. Yep, excellent. Now we've got these guys, so we can go here and here. No, not there and there. We want here and here. And then we want to pick these 2 up and then do, right, here we go. So where's my man? Here we go. So we go 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and let's keep this going. Rightio, so we're getting somewhere now. We are getting somewhere. And I think now as well with this extra smelting line, what we'll do is we'll use that to put on the other side. Yeah, so we'll drop this on the other side shortly. So we'll do it over here with not that one. We'll do it with this. We'll go like this, and we'll do that. Yep. So it'll now drop it on the second side of the line, and we shouldn't have to balance it all now. Now I had a balancer going on there, and I think I can get rid of the balancer. Where's my balancer? I just want to get rid of that. Yeah, I want to take that balancer off. I don't want it happening anymore. You're gone. Thank you. Okay, and we go like this. Yep. Okay, good. Right, you come off. Excellent. Right, oh, biters. Biters down below here. Biters down here. Now, biters there as well, but not hit by our smog. Our smog seems to be heading across. So I'm okay with that. I think that's fine. Let's continue these smelting columns and get ourselves extra smelting. Rightio, let's go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, geez, that really is backing up. Wow. Okay. Rightio, we're going to have to tidy up. See, already the very first thing I built, the science array, I built it in a spot that I already want to move it. So it's not brilliant. It isn't brilliant at all, actually. Righty, here we go. So let me get off that conveyor belt, please. Yep, yep. And of course, I think the best thing we can do now is get ourselves lights, because we always forget, don't we? That's it for lights. We've run out. Right, we need to make some more lights, people. In fact, it'd be a good time to make some now, actually. Okay, so we want to make a few more of these. Yep. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so these guys are all working beautifully. We want more lights, please. Lamp need electronic circuits, and these ones, I believe. So is it that? If I go there, yep, there's the lamps. Okay, so let's do this. Collecting and making lots of lamps. Right, jump off. Okay, now what's happening? Right, now we don't have the raw product, so that's the problem now. That's fine, we're about to get some lamps here, people. There's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're about to get all the lamps. Lovely. As KOS would say, all the things and all the stuff. Brilliant. Okay, so now the problem now is throughput, or amount going out of the ground. So we now need to do our thing here where we put these guys in together, leave a gap. Put these guys in like that, leave a gap, and that's very inefficient. The other thing that I'm not overly sure about here is I'm at the moment I'm using I'm basically using a system which has them going on one side so the coal can go on the other. And yes, I heard the science, I'll do that in a sec. Has them going on one side so the coal can be on the other. That's very inefficient, and I think I need to change that at some point. So I will. So yeah, that is going to be, I'm going to have to think about how I want to do that, because we can't have that. We have to have separate lines. That's, yeah, but they're basically, we've now got ourselves our 8 smelters, and now I'm going to go ahead and see what else I can get that just requires see, this is what's been researched with just the reds. If you have a look here, list of technologies, everything else requires green science. So I'm going to go military 2 and start the research. And now I'm just going to go out of that, jump into here, and I'm going to manually craft, please, some of these guys. So if I do that, it should start to deplete. I wonder what's depleting, because I need transport belts and fast inserters. Transport belts and fast inserters. Yeah, and the inserters need electronic circuits. Okay, good. So if I get myself a whole lot of electronic circuits, I think the idea now is to bring the circuits onto the line. Yep, I need to bring the circuits onto the line, because much like the other ones, I want to be able to collect them. And grab and just, yeah, and basically like the plates, I want to have a collection box where I can just collect those guys. Okay, let's collect a whole lot here, There's our ship. The ship is quite big compared with us, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Right, here we go. So we need, what were we doing? Green science. I was making lots of green science. And I'm just going to put this into here. Yep, and I'm going to put this as green science. So I've got them next to each other. And as they start creating, I'm just going to start dropping some of these in here. So let me use my Z key and do 1, 2, 3. Alright, I need to be in range though, because at least my Z key allows me just to kick off with that, which is nice. That is nice. There we go, and the last one into there. We don't want that. Okay. Yeah, so we basically need to just get a whole lot of green science happening. So the next thing is going to be science. So I guess bringing my science down here is probably going to be a good thing. If I was looking at how I'm going to do this, yeah, I need to think of this. I need to start thinking things through, because already I made a nice little mistake, didn't I? Here's the very first one of this. Let me see how many belts we got there. You got quite a few belts, which is nice. I do want them, don't I? Yeah, I do. I want them all. All the belts and all of the stuff is there now, which is great. And I really haven't even, I haven't even sort of beefed this up. I've got one set there, which is nice. So what I could do is I could now run science down here. Is basically keep these guys going and now run another branch for science. And it can create the science, red science, and then they can put back onto the thingo, and then we can basically create the green science, and then we can have the what are they? What are these called? The the science labs. Okay, brilliant. Well, this is kicking off. I wonder if maybe we should get into it as far as the biters go. Here we go. We've got a bit happening here, so I can just I can go 2. Do 2 in each. Yeah, that's good. Excellent. Okay, good. So that's going to just keeping that going. And I think, yeah, I should move the science out. So let me think about these smelting arrays and think about how I want this all to go. And I think the idea would be in the next episode is to move all the science. Yeah, in the next episode, I think what we do is we get all the science into there. If I have a look at what green science needs to make green science, I need transport belt, which I've just started producing and putting onto the bus, and I need inserters. So I think the best thing to do to play this game properly is move all this so I can expand all these across. This is all going to be smelting fields. Move all this out. This was early game, but I've done it quite early. I've just put it in the wrong spot. And yeah, I think so. Transport belts are being produced on the bus to the side, as they should be, and then put back on. The next thing should be the arms, and they'll be put back on as well. And then the green science will be able to, I'll take those 2 off, tap them into green science, put that back into the bus, and then the green science can make its way to where the science labs are. And the science labs, I reckon, could be down here, which could be quite lovely. This is not bad. I've also got this stone bit over here, which the stone can come up, have production, make into stone bricks, and put that onto the bus as well. The thing is as well, what I've got to think about here is my bus now moves across cliffs, and I've got to think, how do I want to do that? So let me go for a little explore and just see how I want to do that. These cliffs are huge, and I don't know whether I want, yeah, there's another patch. Ooh. Hang on, I've got to be careful here, because what if there's biters? There are no biters. There's a big biter patch there. I do have to be careful. And I have to think about this. Where am I going to have my bus going? Because it's going to be one of those squiggly buses, I think. It really is. Oh, there we go. We get these little ones where we go into these cliffs. Yeah, I have to think about this. I need to plan out exactly where the bus is going and make sure I don't, you know... Because if my bus is going to be say 1, 2, 3, a gap of 3, 1, 2, 3, a gap of 4, and then 4, it's going to be 3, 6, 9, and then 8, 17. So that's going to be 17 across my bus. So I need to make sure that that can wiggle its way around. And if it's going to be 17 across, it needs to be able to wiggle its way all the way down to another flat area where it then kicks off again. Because maybe the best thing, see, these cliffs are the things that really get in my way. Can I infill? Can I infill cliffs? Can you get rid of cliffs? I think you can. I think there's technology where you can infill them. So I don't know. I think I'll do it like this and just have things going up and down and around. Because what I could do is I could move the whole bus this way, and for this section have it going down here and branch it off to that side, and only ever have it branching in one direction, either that way or that way. KOS says that you should always only build on one side of the bus unless you really know what you're doing, because you might need to expand later on. I don't know how far the series is going to go, so I'll have to wait and see, but I want to go like really as far as I can, and this is what I need to do, is plan early so that we don't start moving things. And already we have to move the science array down here. We're about to hit military 2, and that is lovely. So the very last thing we'll do before the end of the episode, we are going to get ourselves some green science, and we're going to pop them into these lovely labs. And that is how that is going to go. Yeah, see, we can't actually get that until we do this. So we'll do this. Yeah, and here we go with the reds, with the military science. And I might as well just put it all into there. That's lovely. Okay, we pick something else just so we can keep moving. Military science pack. That's the grey science. I think we want landfill. I'm going to start landfill, but I don't think it's going to be cliffs. I think you need cliff explosives. I think landfill is for when you want to start filling in this stuff. And we'd have to see about that. Although I'm not ruling it out, so you never know. It could be a whole lot of landfill. The whole point of this is this is the land we have at the moment, and this is where the spaceship landed, and this is how we're doing it. So you know, maybe the better thing I should have done is got the bus going out this way. Shall we have a little look over here? Let's go see these guys. Yeah, no, there's cliffs all over there too, so it's just as bad. The cliffs are the things that are really doing me in, so I have to work this out, and I'm looking forward to doing it. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. It has been reasonably productive. We've started the bus. We've definitely beefed up our smelting operation, so it resembles something that can be expanded once we get rid of all that. Please leave a comment, like, and subscribe to Stitch Up. I really appreciate your support, and those who watch, and especially those who comment on my videos, because I absolutely love that. And I'll see you in the next episode of Factorio. The Death Will Flow. Cheers.